Katti Batti is a film about live-in couples, right?
Kangana gets very irritated when I say this. I say I believe that you should try before you buy.
मुझे लगता है जैसा इमरान खान जी का एटीट्यूड है उसमें तो it can be very nerve wracking कि आओ try करें.
Nikhil approached one actress who said, I like the script very much, but I don't want to work with Imran. You change the hero, I'll do the film. He approached another actress who said, I love the script very much, but I'll only do the film if you drop Imran and take my boyfriend.
When people refuse to work with me, that day I promised myself when I am in a place when I can actually take a call, I will never take that call. So I asked these dumb people, you know, I forbid you all from taking important decisions. Don't you dare.
Hi Kangana, hi Imran. Welcome to our show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So Kangana, how does it feel being back on Zoom? Considering you're all over the place on our channel.
I think now Zoom feels like something that, you know, is very close to me. I think that campaign and identifying with the channel and, you know, lending my image to a channel is something which is very refreshing to me. We are turning the heat on.
Right. So Katti Batti is a film about live-in couples, right? But you know, you were living in when you were 20 something.
21, yeah.
Right, yeah. How difficult or easy was it back then?
Kangana gets very irritated when I say this. I say I believe that you should try before you buy. You go to the ice cream parlor, वो आपको एक taste देते हैं. Madam, try this. Madam, try this. Then you decide मुझे कौन सा
But you know,
पसंद है.
you're not really stuck with that spoon. You can throw the spoon and walk away. It's easy.
You know, see, I can live
She's an
with.
expert at that.
She's an expert. He just assumed it. मुझे लगता है जैसा इमरान खान जी का एटीट्यूड है उसमें तो it can be very nerve wracking कि आओ try करें.
Previous interviews, he said, I'm a very boring guy. What do you think?
Very boring.
He is, right?
Very boring. He's so predictable. He's so.
ये cocktail
and
taste
his
नहीं किया इसलिए.
jokes are so lame that you can't believe.
You laugh at some of my
So
jokes.
late.
I laugh. Not on your jokes. I laugh because they are.
The jokes are so bad.
Yeah, they're so bad. But he's like that. Yeah, and he's shameless. Avantika also told me. She's like, I am not insecure at all because he'll tell one joke and girl will run away.
Kangana, we heard that it was Salman Khan who actually picked up the phone and told you that you should do this role.
Oh yes.
How did that happen?
I was in New York.
Yeah.
And after Queen, I was focusing on films that are, you know, centered around me, and not naturally I was getting
Right, you're
offers
getting
like
those
that.
films, yeah.
I wasn't considering films where it's a love story and you have equal parts to play. Why should I share my limelight with you, Imran Khan? Salman called me and he's like, there's this script and you must hear, and I think it's tailor-made for you, and you will, you know, I can't think of a role which will suit you so much. And I thought to myself, I said, I want to know what Salman thinks of me as an actor or as a person, because tailor-made is like quite a statement. I'm like, at least I should hear it. And I heard it and I'm like, oh wow, great, you know. And I'm glad that I considered it. So I'm sharing my limelight with this man.
You also directed a scene in the film. उसके बारे में बताइए.
I didn't direct it. I was the director of photography more than the director.
We actually had a completely closed set because the way it was just the two of us. We're in bed, she's taking a video. So we couldn't have anyone in the set. I felt that she was taking too many shots, you know.
Of his crotch.
South of the border का area. At that point I didn't want to question. I thought इसको पता होगा क्या कर रही है. She must know what she's doing. I found out she really knew what she was doing.
I'll direct you one day, Imran.
Yeah.
So you'll see that side of me.
Would you want to direct?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
That's my first love. That's my training. I trained as a writer director. Acting is I never learned. I'm learning as I go. No, you can't have two directors. ऐसे what will become Abbas Mastan? That's action you say cut. मजा आएगा.
But you know, you can actually think of an association like that with someone like him.
Right.
Because he's quite laid back. He's so lazy. मतलब हर दिन सेट पे लोग मुझे कहते हैं insecure. शुरू में तो I thought के ठीक है सब अपना काम कर रहे हैं. फिर मुझे लगा सब अपना काम नहीं कर रहे हैं. I used to ask him, I said, Imran, did you do your lines? Yes. I used to rehearse scenes with him, and you know, I think I made sure that Imran did a good job in Katti Batti. People are completely misunderstanding the situation. Katti Batti is this fun film about live-in relationships, but I'm gonna challenge everyone. I want to know that one person who doesn't cry after they see the film. It is such an intense love story that I don't cry at all. And why would I cry seeing myself? But I cried. I don't like films that make you cry.
Oh, really?
This one will make you cry like anything. And in fact, if you watch it twice you'll cry. It's that intense. It's very heavy. And
she's already starting second weekend ka business, huh?
She's sure.
I'm not business mind like you.
See, I always cry when I see myself. But not for the same reasons.
No, I was reading an interview very nicely. You said that today you're very successful, but there was a time when people didn't want to work with you, and you said that they were really dumb back then.
I think the context was that when people asked me that, because Imran's last 1 or 2 films didn't work, and how do you feel about working with Imran? I always say that people who back then thought, and now they are giving me like some 10 scripts and they're desperate to work with me, right? First of all, with your limited understanding of whatever the future holds, I won't even call it limited, nil understanding of what future holds. You can't take such extreme decisions, where I feel that if something has made its way to a certain person, then you have that little tongue to allow, nahi, I can't work. Why? There's no rational explanation to this also, When people refuse to work with me, that day I promised myself, when I am in a place when I can actually take a call, I will never take that call. I am no one, you're the director, you have to take that call. So you can't really decide, based on your limited understanding of that person and the situation. So I ask these dumb people, I forbid you all from taking important decisions. Don't you dare.
I'm entirely in the same boat with her. Nikhil had approached me a very long time ago with this film, around the time that I was promoting Gori Tere Pyar Mein. I ended up signing the film shortly after Gori had flopped. And suddenly I was in a position where the last couple of films have failed.
Right.
And we didn't have a lead actress. So Nikhil approached one actress who said, I like the script very much, but I don't want to work with Imran. You change the hero, I'll do the film. Nikhil said, no, I want to work with Imran. Sorry, we can't do it. He approached another actress who said, I love the script very much, but I'll only do the film if you drop Imran and take my boyfriend.
Really?
Huh?
And now these are the girls, after watching the trailer, they're the first one to text him. So aren't they dumb? Do you think,
circle, right?
Who would call them wise people?
Last interview, she was telling us about how actresses are paid peanuts. But now you're in the news, you're apparently the highest paid actress.
Yes, for me, it's more than anything. I think it's just the statement that as a woman I want to make, that it's not that my time is less precious, or my life, it's not that when I give to my characters, it's any less than any other male actor or my counterpart. So why is there such a huge gap? Like I'm not even getting 10% of, even when I am the highest paid, I don't even get 10% of my counterpart, male counterpart.
Does Katti Batti happen in real life?
Yeah. I'll tell you what I like about the Katti Batti system. It's honest.
Okay.
I'm Katti with you because this has happened.
Okay.
Bus, clean, honest, straightforward. You did this, I'm angry, Katti. On behalf of all men, she has made a passionate plea, and she is talking about equality of women. I'm making a plea on behalf of men. Men are simple creatures. We don't understand many things. You have to tell us.
But I mean, are you tough to please after a fight?
I think I am like God's gift to mankind, but people have different opinions.
You are a curse on mankind.
Like, मुझे तो लगता है कि मुझ में कोई कमी नहीं है, but जो मेरे साथ रहने वाले लोग हैं उनका कुछ और कहना है.
I have a theory that Bombay city is littered with men whose hearts have been broken by Kangana. I want to find these broken-hearted souls.
Tell me 3 cool things about being single.
The most amazing thing is that you are like a blank slate, so you don't know who you're going to end up with. Isn't that amazing? Number 2, you're not answerable to anyone. As in, you don't have to take calls, or you don't have to report every meal. Yes, lunchtime I am still around. Dinner I haven't left
run
you
away
as of now. Breakfast.
I'm not understanding. Are you dating women or?
First thing guys do is eat your chocolates and vintage wine, and then the breakup will happen. And you're like, oh,
and you lost your chocolates and your wine.
My vintage wine, my vintage
Can I just
cheese.
say, as
Okay, now
someone
it's his
who has
turn.
dated women, when you are dating a woman, everything that belongs to me suddenly becomes hers. Avantika will also say, "ये तेरा है, मेरा है."
One thing which you really miss. You miss your freedom ever?
I've never felt the absence of that. Although it also could be that it's been so long that I've forgotten.
Also could be that you're a boring guy.
It's also possible.
I like the self-realization. It's very interesting.
Well, that's why people come to Zoom.
It was a lot of fun talking to you. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Imran.
Maddie.
Thank you so much, Kangana.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maddie.
From one Maddie to another Maddie.
Yes. Thank you.